Presented by EA Sports. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. Things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point, but boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Come on.
They'll start with the option. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Let's go now.
Richardson will keep it once again. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Richardson looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Richardson. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now it's Richardson. Running the slant, and he finds Mitchell. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And the Colts are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Looking to throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Now on fourth down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee. This is taken at the 18. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Colts will go on offense here, first and 10. The Colts offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Complete. This is Mitchell. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
60 Bobcat, 19 Titan, 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Second and 11. And his throw is going to be incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground. Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Ready, alert, alert.
Here's Richardson to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Mitchell. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs, 31 yards. And the Colts have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense set to go again. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You look at this Colt defense. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
Open man is Atwell, complete. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Colts now, they're ready to get the football back. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Richardson back to throw it. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Kenneth Murray gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now Richardson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mitchell. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They'll run here with Taylor. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Check.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Complete to Taylor on the slant. Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point of the season.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers.
2nd and 6. That's quickly to Atwell on the slant. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Tackle there by Nick Cross. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visiting Titans who were victorious in that one. So now they'll look for the sweep here back home in Nashville. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Being chased out left.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And the Colts coming out now.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow, and I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
This offense so far on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7.
That is caught.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw here.
Out to the right and complete to Pittman.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. They'll drop to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Back to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Throw out right, pulled in by Downs.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Gay's kick is good, and the route is on. It's 24-0.
So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
60 Bobcat, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Let's go now.
They'll throw now on the final play. Forced out to his left. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the 3rd.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put the...
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Down the left sideline.
That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
At the 12-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
Hey, Bronco switch.
Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Looking to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Warriors 70. Buffalo 18.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Indy set to go on offense once more. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Got his open man. It's Mallory.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
And right side, they're going to go option here. Broken tackle. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And a throw for Pittman is intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Titans are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Ready? Check. 70 Ranger. Hut.
He'll drop to throw.
Open man is Atwell, complete.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
2nd down, Pollard again.
And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, 3rd quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Go!
They'll run with Pollard.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made it.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Calvin Ridley, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is down to 24. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Taken down at the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 8.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a third down.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
Back to Taylor on first down.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9.
How about this? They'll try the option, left side.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
A good chunk on the ground, and the keeper 17 yards, first down. Back to throw here.
And this pass caught by Gray.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
They'll look to run with Taylor.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor
with career touchdown number 75.
And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Reload! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Hunt!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready?
Now back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And this offense on third down today, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. They'll set up to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson ready for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy. We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return, and it'll be Titan football. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively, and 2nd down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Cub 19. Cub 19. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
It's caught inside the 25.
And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw again.
Sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Colts are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he'll be taken down right around the 27.
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Hey, check that. Check, ready.
First and 10, Taylor now. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Second and 9. Again, it's Taylor.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets. And it's Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. A partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. Rolling. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Quiddy Pay able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
60
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Indianapolis offense ready to go again. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter.
Bronco switch. Unlock line.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
64 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game.
1st down, Indianapolis.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the